just saying Happy New Year sounds so obligatory, so insincere. At the same time, I really, truly want to wish you a happy, prosperous, healthy New Year. So, Happy New Year. You know, it's so exciting to think about investing all that we've learned over the past year, and in fact, I guess all of our prior years, into this new year, into 2019. It's pretty incredible, right? 2019, you know, also marks some changes at the Santa Claus Conservatory. I've changed the membership model from the annual, yearly type annual membership to 12 months. So regardless of when you join, your membership will run for the next 12 consecutive months. There's also been a slight increase in the membership fees. I hope that you find those okay. I've also added a brand new bronze level that's only $27 in hopes that that even more Santas worldwide will be able to benefit from the conservatory. You can go to the SantaClausConservatory.com to see what's included in all the different various membership levels. Also, renewing members can receive a discount if they renew by January 16th. In order to get your renewal discount, simply log in, go to your membership hub to renew, and you'll be able to renew there at the discounted rate. The other thing is, and this is I think we all recognize it's kind of a strange time of the year for Santas and Mrs. Clauses, right? You know, we just wrapped up our season. We've had a little bit of time to recover and to think a bit about, you know, how our season went. Some of us might feel a bit sad to see the season go. I know I had kind of the post-season blues for many years. Not so much now because I have a lot of new things kind of pulling me forward into the new year. But anyway, and at the same time, if you're like me, you're probably excited about 2019. I know in my case at least that I want to make 2019 even better than 2018 or 2017 or any of my prior years. And I had a great 2018. I mean, I had a really, really terrific year. I was so excited about that. So many wonderful experiences. In fact, I love the fact that I shot a commercial in Japan last year. That was incredible. I love that I had a movie that I was in actually come out in 2018. Again, This Is Our Christmas is the name of the movie. I'm blown away that I'm doing these things. I also love the fact that I was able to be Santa for nearly 300 adults with developmental disabilities. I spent time with the homeless on Skid Row at the Midnight Mission in Los Angeles. I was able to spend time with some very, very sick children at Children's Hospital Los Angeles. So I love all that. I love the fact that I'm doing Santa stuff. You know, last year I started in July and went all the way through Christmas. And so, you know, all these things, I just feel incredibly blessed about the 2018 Santa season I've had and how each year has been progressively built on the year prior. And you probably feel the same way. And I don't know, would you like your 2019 to even be better than 2018? I assume so, right? Why wouldn't we? And one way I know that we can all do that is to learn from one another. And to help with that, I'll be hosting the 2018 Santa and Mrs. Claus debrief session on Thursday, January 3rd. The session is a free session, absolutely free, sponsored, of course, by the Santa Claus Conservatory. It's available to Santas and Mrs. Clauses worldwide. Also a new thing this year, our 9 core sessions will be on Wednesdays this year rather than on Thursdays. It'll be the first 3 Wednesdays of February, March, and April. So our 9 core curriculum classes, again, will be on the first 3 Wednesdays of February, March, and April. Lastly, I just want to say that I'm so happy for you as someone who's connected with me and with the Santa Claus Conservatory. I have received over 100 emails, text messages, and Facebook messages this year sharing experiences of Santas being in parades and working in malls and retail outlets and doing home and business parties, and several Santas who did television stuff, several were in commercials and different TV work, a couple even in movies, many that have done internet work that they'd never done before, and I received these messages thanking me and the conservatory, but but I'm really the one that owes you the thanks, you know. So I want to just thank you for being part of our community. I feel so good knowing that so many of you are learning things that you are using to help you have more fun and to have a greater impact as Santas and Mrs. Clauses. And I know in many cases that translates into earning more income. And I know in many cases that's really, really an important part of this. In some cases, not important at all. But again, I am just so happy that you are finding benefit and benefiting from these things. So I know many of you even mentioned the Santa Claus Conservatory in interviews with local and national media. Thank you so much for that. You know, I was fortunate enough to have been interviewed this year by the Wall Street Journal, by Vox, and Fox Business. They all interviewed me about the conservatory in 2018. I also did several local newsletters, did features and different articles and different television things. So I really, really feel blessed to have all those things happen in my life this year. It's a lot of fun doing the media stuff, at least for me. I find it kind of a challenge, and you know, anyway, so it's a blast. So anyway, let's make 2019 even more special. Let's do all that we can do to build and nurture and help keep the spirit of Christmas and that spirit, the thoughtfulness, the generosity, the kindness, the jolliness of Santa and Mrs. Claus alive all year long. God bless you and all those in all the lives that you touch. And thank you so much for being a part of our little community here. Thank you. Bye.